Isn't there anything left to eat in this house? Typical. Tony's working all day, and I'm left to starve. Ouch! Damn it! That's hot! Blech. What gnat's piss? Maybe with this. Yikes! Hello again.
Hey, hello, Sugar Puff.
No.
Bye, Sugar.
Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing? Oh, come on. It would wreak havoc. So it would be completely wasted potential to just set him free. Boy, how often did people around me carry... Boy, how often... There's a hole in... Boy, how often... I can't just go and incinerate the last tree. I mean, where would I test my herbicides? doesn't have to be siphoned. Not necessary. His beak isn't big enough. That's too bad.
Consider the possibilities.
Or I... It doesn't have to be... Never! My inventory could... And Tony is not going to mend it again. Never! And Tony... Or I... Never! And Tony is... Never! And Tony... Not necessarily... Hey, and in exchange, they're more than happy. Or I... It doesn't have to... These vouchers... Provided, of course, you know someone who likes lead weights. Not necessary. It doesn't have to... Or I... Not necessary. Not necessary. It's wide awake.
Well, that's funny. I found such a thing in the junk just now.
Funny, right. It's not that I've been searching for that for ages or anything.
Why, that would be a real downer, wouldn't it? Those things are all over the place. Oh, the blast! Take cover! Imminent blast!
I've got to go.
But he... Hands up, my...
Been there, done that. The only thing that really helps with Tony is her tranquilizer. Can I offer you a drink?
I'm not...
Can I offer you a drink?
I'm not again.
weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever. This is where Tony... But
He died
Yeah, whatever you...
after you.
This is the first time I've ever seen him standing up. I don't have anything else to tell him. You hear, Wenzel? I don't have... Yeah, all empathy. I haven't got a clue what's going on. I mean, does he even realize how small and insignificant... He wouldn't know what to... He doesn't even know what to... I didn't vote for him to... Wait, or did I vote for... Ow! I didn't vote... Wait, or did I... I didn't vote... Wait, or did I vote for anyone else? Ow! Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
I want to report an
An emergency?
robbery!
Impossible. My theft, but
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
all emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, or at least ever since you turned 8.
I have...
You should so get lost.
No emergency.
If you...
Well, thanks for...
You're welcome.
You're not untouchable, low-tech, don't you... This is the first time I've ever... Gizmo is a doctor, police officer, and on his best days, he has to change professions every other second. He wouldn't know what... He doesn't even know what...
Next, please.
What a pile of junk. This technology is a... Hello, Lottie.
You will get...
I'll skip... Don't... I've waited long... Now... For which I have... I hate long... I don't want anything to do... I don't want any... Well, that's it for the... At least it was... area. Dad's water vein. Yeah, that would be fun. Yikes! Yup! Yikes! Tony doesn't need another farewell present. I left her my scorpion farm. I kept the tank, of course. Tony doesn't need it. I left her my... I kept the tank, of course. Well, I think that should be enough. The good old sofa. Too bad I can't fit it. I've had the most amazing... Well, should be... Well, should... The good old... Too bad I've had the most... My things aren't... My things aren't... Hey, I don't end an exchange. Hey, I end an exchange. Well, I think that should be enough. The mouse skedaddle, which doesn't mean that its plan... Just because Tony wants me to move out of the attic doesn't mean I have... Just because Tony... The mouse skedaddled long ago, which doesn't mean that it... And Tony keeps complaining that I don't do enough housework. If I but what will I sell to my admirer? I can still so I don't have to. But what will I? This is dull enough as it is. But what will I say? I'm not sticking my hand. The drinking water. Just because Tony wants me to move out of the attic doesn't mean... Just because... That doesn't fit into Tony. It's much too useful. That doesn't fit in. It's much too...
Hands off my...
I already hold the patent. I'll leave the rip-offs to my admirer. He has blatantly neglected his duty to care for him. The bird is much better off with me. Lonzo.
Ah, Rufus. Did you come to help me clean this place up?
Well, you know, I got this thing going on. I'll come back later, okay? Nope, this is the day of my departure. Just a second. It's the last tree left. I mean, where would I test my herb? But there's no water here. I'd rather not. I could hit a live wire, or a wasp's nest, or my shoulder blade. It's happened before. All of it. Oh, dumbass. This is dull enough as it is. The clown amongst the anesthetics. Clowns. Boy, how often did people around me...
What's that funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry, your fire will be extinguished in no time.
I don't have anything else to tell him. You hear? I don't have... You're not... Don't you...
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever. Whoop! Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone! Thieves! Crime in progress! Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
Ah! Ah, but Rufus!
You're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mare has finally been solved.
Thieving Mayor? How dare you!
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
Almost
So
there.
what?
Just have to
You're
make sure
fired
that I
anyway.
don't
You
spill-
can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
Almost there.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
Well, who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you all right?
Whew. Oh, What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor. Goal? It's me, your savior.
Doodle doodle doodle. What?
No, it's Rufus.
What?
Yes? You can give me any name you like, babe. Say, did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Oh, come on, that was funny.
Nah.
Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. You get it? Hello? Anyone home?
Home.
I'll take that as a yes with limitations. Get a hold of yourself.
Soup, Guadeloupe.
Huh. She's attractive and fun to talk to. Flash dash kazash?
Sammy, Mommy, good old Granny.
Grumblump?
Basil Falls. Num, 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 num.
Munch grunch?
Attack a tick-tock. Knock, knock.
Heck, this is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Bonka, swanka, kazonkas.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick, we need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but... I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
Mm-hmm. The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression generous.
Rufus, please. Contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam one tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But...
Bootam swadikosa loka shootapop.
Oh, the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous? Hello, Dr. Gizmo.
Ah, Rufus, does your head still hurt?
The only thing that hurts is the fact that I'm still trapped in this junkyard.
I'm afraid I don't have any medicine for that, except maybe a word of advice. This. Here is your life. Accept it.
So, what's up with Goal?
Well, I think it's her implant. It was damaged in the fall.
Goal needs to return to Elysium.
Very funny. Nothing that lands on Deponia ever returns to Elysium.
But then, what's going to happen to her?
The mayor decided that she'll stay here with us in Kuvak, and I think that's a very reasonable decision. In her condition, I wouldn't want her to travel, even if the destination were easier to reach than Elysium.
Could you leave me alone with her for a moment?
No.
But
No.
bummer. I'll be back.
Wonderful. I can't wait to see you again. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Very funny.
But
No.
this technology is a cat. There's a message. Oh, huh? Either a cat. And now, very careful. Long fingers, silent steps. The perpetrator was Rufus. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I think the post office is open.
Me oh my, I think you're right.
You didn't expect that now, did ya?
No.
No, right?
Error, error.
All right, suit yourself. Hi.
Please state your business.
I want to place a forwarding request.
State the reason for your forwarding request.
Well, I'll be living in Elysium in the future.
Self-importance error.
Where can I make a radio call?
Outgoing radio calls can be made from every registered private radio device.
Where would I find one of these registered private devices?
There is no radio device registered for long-distance calls.
What's that supposed to mean? It has to be possible to make outgoing calls somehow.
Not while using a private radio device.
Are there other radio devices registered?
There are 3 registered devices for local calls. One is situated in the mayor's office, another at the front desk counter in the town hall. The communications system of the emergency station is the 3rd one.
But it's only possible to make internal calls from there? Well, that's perfect. Are there absolutely no...
There are no long-distance devices except the listening post of the post office and the reserve system in the vault.
Well, so there are 2 of them after all.
Both devices are not cleared for public use.
Damn. I'd like to register...
Very well. Where shall the device be installed?
Tony's house is located in Grid Square 4, right...
Your order has been placed. The installation of the device will presumably be completed in calendar week 63.
What? That's a quarter of a year from now. I'll have long since left Kuvak by then.
The installation of the device will take 3.799 months. During this period, your house will be disconnected from the electricity grid and the community's water mains. Ear protection muffs for the noise during the nightly drilling are included in the costs. By what means do you wish to pay?
Yeah, Tony will pay for me. May I enter the vault?
over the corroded remains of my wrecked body.
I think I can arrange that. Dude, don't you ever have some fun on your job?
Define fun.
Oh man, you're hopeless. I'm talking about F-U-N. Like when someone falls into an open sewer right in front of your eyes, or accidentally sets fire to his own foot.
Destruction is fun.
Yes, as long as it's not happening to you.
I like popping the bubbles in bubble wrap. Is that fun, too?
Whoa, if you're into that kind of thing.
Unfortunately, I only ever need bubble wrap to pad packages that contain smaller objects which have accidentally been put into boxes of postage level 3, and that very rarely ever happens.
But when it happens, I guess it's party all around, right? So you have a thing for bubble wrap?
Unfortunately, I only ever need bubble wrap to pad packages that contain smaller objects which have accidentally been put into boxes of postage level 3, and that very rarely ever happens.
What's that scratching noise? Is that coming from behind the hatch?
Yes, it's the Postal Service replacement cat scratches you catch.
The scratching from behind the hatch matches that of Postal Service replacement cats exactly?
It's the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch.
Wow. See you later. A cat and a hamster wheel. Aww, cute. And strange. So a cat. Well, I hope it knows what it's doing. A bit too slow or a bit too fast, and whoops-a-daisy, the package gets the wrong postage.
Error.
All right.
Please state your business.
See you later.
Error.
Oh.
Error.
All right, suit yourself.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
Rufus! I should have thought as much. What else do you know?
Rufus has caused a nuclear meltdown. Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Ingle's tractor.
A little slower, please. I can't follow you. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Could you repeat that, please?
Oh, well, it'll be all right. At least the line is busy now. The operator will be overjoyed.
What else do you know?
Rufus is a no good Nick.
Please state your...
See you later. This technology...
Next, please.
Rufus is a no good Nick. Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round. Rufus has stolen the antenna off Miss Single's tractor. Rufus breeds grasshoppers in the wheat silo.
Hey,
Rufus
you,
abused the
hello?
harvester to steal tiles
Oh,
from the
it's
town
you
hall
again.
roof.
Make it snappy, I'm busy.
Rufus is no good.
How's work?
I have no idea what's going on today.
Rufus
Someone
has
is
stolen
keeping one of the
screws
lamps
off
busy
the
all the
children's
time. I
merry-go-round.
hardly have time to catch my
Rufus
breath.
has stolen the antenna off Miss Single's tractor.
I have to make an urgent call.
Rufus breeds
Uh-huh.
grasshoppers
And
in
what,
the wheat
pray
silo.
tell, has that got to do with me?
Well,
Rufus
you're the one with
abused
the radio.
harvester to
Keep
steal
your hands
tiles
off.
from the
This
town
device
hall
is for
roof.
postal service personnel only. You can
Rufus
transmit
is
till you've got
no
foam coming out of your ears if you want to, but you're not
Rufus has
using
stolen
this
the
device.
screws off the
Kapitch?
children's merry-go-round. Rufus has stolen the antenna off Miss
Where can I make my call from?
Is it local?
No,
Rufus
long
breeds grasshoppers
distance.
in the wheat
Good
silo.
luck with that. Besides this device, there's
Rufus
only one
abused the
reserve
harvester
system
to
in the
steal
vault of the
tiles
post
from the
office.
town hall roof.
Okay, I'll use the backup system
Rufus
then.
is
You want
no
to break
good.
into the vault? I'm beginning to believe what they say about you.
Rufus has
You're
stolen the
suffering from
screws
a
off the
deluded
children's
sense of
merry-go-round.
self-importance.
What do you
Rufus
mean
has stolen
suffering?
the
Who's
antenna off
suffering?
Miss
All right,
Single's
everyone
tractor.
else is suffering from
Rufus
your
breeds
deluded
grasshoppers
sense
in
of
the wheat
self-importance.
silo.
That's more like it.
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall roof. Rufus is no good, Nick.
Don't you get tired at some point?
Well, in
Rufus
fact,
has
there's more
stolen
traffic
the
than
screws
usual
off the
today.
children's
But as long as it's only
merry-go-round.
one line that's permanently
Rufus has
busy, I
stolen
can
the
handle it.
antenna off Miss Single's tractor.
Well, can I at least
Rufus
borrow your
breeds
headphones?
grasshoppers in the
Are you
wheat
mad?
silo.
I need those for work.
Rufus abused the harvester to
Nice
steal
pigeons.
tiles from
Our
the town
messenger
hall roof.
Yeah, those are magnificent creatures.
Rufus is no good, Nick.
If you like contagious diseases.
Did you know they
Rufus
take
has
their
stolen the
bearings from
screws
the
off the
planet's
children's
magnetic field?
merry-go-round.
Really? How do you
Rufus
know?
has
I
stolen
once
the
tried
antenna
strong
off Miss
electromagnets around their
Single's
necks.
tractor.
The fools immediately flew the
Rufus
wrong
breeds
way.
grasshoppers
Is
in the
that
wheat
so?
silo.
Yeah, straight towards
Rufus
this
abused
rusty
the
mountain
harvester
of
to
metal
steal
over there.
tiles from the town hall roof.
You're not too busy up
Rufus
here, are you?
is no good, Nick. Rufus
What was
has
that
stolen
about
the
the
screws off the
pigeons?
You mean the
children's
fact that they take
merry-go-round.
their bearings from? Is
Rufus
that
has
not
stolen the
fascinating?
antenna
You're right.
off Miss Single's tractor.
Can I have the
Rufus
headphones?
breeds grasshoppers in
I
the
need
wheat
those for
silo.
work, so don't get on my nerves.
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall
I'll be going
roof.
then.
You do that. You shouldn't be here anyway.
Rufus
I
is
totally
no
agree.
good, Nick. Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round. Rufus has stolen the antenna off Miss Single's tractor. Rufus breeds grasshoppers in the wheat silo.
Well, the pigeons get their
Rufus
bearings
abused the
from the
harvester
planet's
to steal
magnetic
tiles
field,
from the
right?
town
So
hall roof.
let's see what happens if I start fiddling with
Rufus
this.
is no good, Nick.
I love to play God. I'll leave it like this for now. Maybe this helps.
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry...
Please state your...
May I enter the vault?
Over the corrode.
See you later. I've got these gift vouchers from Tony's shop.
Gift vouchers verified. 1 light lead weight from storeroom 1. Supply your address now.
Where to? I mean, what? I don't know. That's a good question.
Address verified.
What?
Dispatch initiated. Postage being scanned. Postage correct. 1 light package for dispatch. Pigeon from small pigeonhole is being dispatched.
Rufus has stolen the antenna off Miss Single's tractor.
Right, it could really speed up a bit. Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, the coffee makes it work faster. I should apply for a job as producer for a video game developer. Right, it should shift back a gear. Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. I like how it's all relaxed now. I've got these gift vouchers.
Gift voucher 1 light lead weight from storeroom 1. Supply your address now.
Where to?
Address very.
What?
Dispatch. Postage being scanned. Error. Postage paid is 2 times less than it should be. Dispatch cancelled. Please place new order.
There, back to normal speed. I like how it's all relaxed now. It could really speed up a bit. Hey, the coffee makes it work faster. I should apply for... I've got these gift vouchers from Tony's...
1 supply your
Where?
address.
What?
Dispatch. Postage being scanned. Error. Postage paid is 3 times as much as it should be. Packages of postage level 3 are not suitable for the transport of small goods. Padding with bubble wrap initiated. Pop. Oh, yeah. 1 heavy package is being dispatched. Pigeon from large pigeonhole is being dispatched.
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the...
Pop. Ha. Pop. Oh, yeah. Error.
Is something wrong? Shall I leave you alone?
Pop. Oh, yeah.
Whatever you say. Oh well, now he's finally blown his last fuse, which was to be expected. Someone has pierced some holes into the sheets and put numbers on them. Whew, the mailbot must have been really bored. Rufus in the house, and soon he'll be in the vault. Now he's in the hall. Here he's hurting the foot. Ouch! Oh! Yeah! What's this? Neither mic nor headphones. Oh, must I do everything myself? All that's missing is the headphones.
Rufus is no good, Nick. Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
I'll leave it like this for now. Maybe this helps.
Rufus has stolen the antenna off Miss Single's
Hey.
tractor.
Hello?
Rufus breeds
Oh, it's
grasshopper
you
in the
again.
wheat silo.
Make it snappy, I'm busy.
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall
Can I have the headphones now?
What? I need those, so
Rufus
don't.
is no good, Nick. Rufus has stolen the
I'll
screws
be
off the
going now.
children's
You do that.
merry-go-round.
You shouldn't be here anyway.
Rufus has
I
stolen the
totally
antenna
agree.
off Miss Single's tractor. Rufus breeds grasshoppers in the wheat silo. Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall roof. Rufus is no good, Nick. Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
I'll leave it like this. Maybe this helps.
Rufus has stolen the antenna.
What kind of a world is this where you can't rely on the magnetic field anymore? Why am I talking so quickly? Because the translators are paid by the word. One for now, and one for the road. I'd rather not. You look so happy.
Rufus breeds grasshoppers in the wheat silo. Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall roof.
I'll leave it like this for now. Maybe this helps.
Rufus is no
Hey,
good, Nick.
hello?
Oh, it's make it snappy.
Rufus has stolen the screws off the
How's
children's
work?
I had no
merry-go-round.
idea someone was keeping one of the
Rufus
lights. I
has
heard
stolen the antenna off Miss Single's tractor. Rufus
I'll
breeds
be going then.
grasshoppers
You do
in the
that.
wheat silo.
I totally agree.
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles.
It can't do anything but nod. Hey, that's a perfect replacement for Wenzel.
Next, please. Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please!
I bet their message
Next,
makes more sense
please!
than low-tech and tight. The
Next,
operator will
please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please!
Rufus isn't no good, Nick.
Next, please!
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
Next, please!
Nerves are
Rufus
worn
has
to a
stolen the
frazzle.
antenna off Miss Single's
Next,
tractor.
please!
Rufus breeds grasshoppers in the wheat silo.
Please!
Rufus abused the harvester to steal time.
Next, please!
Ready to go. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Cletus?
Junk slide hazard in the northern quadrant, caused by a flock of stampeding...
Cletus! Come on!
Your love is the most wonderful gift.
Cletus? Cletus! Rufus is the most wonderful gift. They call him Rufus. Rufus!
Searching for my fiancée. Calling all inhabitants of Deponia.
Hey, wait a second.
Name is Cletus. I am searching for my fiancée. Possibly she is...
Cletus? Cletus! Is that you? This is Rufus. Can you hear me?
Hello, Rufus? Are you on Deponia?
Of course I'm on Deponia. And where are you? On the Organon Cruiser? Or Elysium?
That's none of your business.
I found your fiancée.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Tall? Long hair?
Brain implant fell from a passing Organon Cruiser. She asked about you. Believe me, she's your fiancée.
What's your price?
First, I'm...
Answers? Depends on what you want to know.
Are you really from Elysium?
Of course I am, but I don't get why you should care where I come from.
What's it like on Elysium?
Well, it's not as dirty and uncivilized as down here, and the people are less annoying, too.
Brilliant! Sounds like the perfect place for me. What was your fiancé doing on board an Organon Cruiser?
That's none of your business.
But isn't it a bit strange that a woman from Elysium was...
Don't worry about things that go far over your head. Let's get down to business.
Are the Organons planning something?
Why do you want to know that? Listen, never get involved in matters of the higher spheres. You'll never understand what's happening up there above your head, let alone influence any of that. Don't even bother to try.
Has your fiancé always been a bit odd?
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Nothing. Forget it. Okay. Let's assume for a second that your fiancé is suffering from a kind of, concussion.
A concussion?
Yeah, but purely hypothetical assumption.
Then you shouldn't waste time and get her to me. You'll be very sorry if you've hurt her. I need her brain to be fully functional.
You really love her, don't you? And you two are really engaged?
Why are you asking me that?
Nothing. Forget it. Oh, just, chewing the fat. Does your fiancé...
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's just a... just a thought.
You should spend less time thinking. Seems like your head isn't up to the task.
No further questions.
Very good. Maybe we can go back to the matter at hand.
Of course. Where were we?
You wanted to make demands. What do you want in return for my fiancée?
I want you to take me with you to Elysium.
Impossible.
Well, that's my price. Either I can come along to Elysium, or...
Listen, I can't take you to Elysium. There must be something else you need.
Nope. I want passage to Elysium or nothing at all.
Well, then you'll get nothing at all.
Well, if that's what you want, you can go ahead and cancel your wedding.
Wait a minute. Maybe there's a way.
I knew it!
Bring gold to me. We'll meet at the Lower Ascension Station at the shore of the Rust-Red Sea tomorrow night. I'll be waiting on top of the platform. Do you think you can make it there?
Tomorrow night? Well, I don't know. If,
I thought you wanted to get to Elysium. What didn't you find gold after all?
Well, I did. I did.
Well, then we have a deal. I'll meet you after sunset. Cletus, over and out.
Just, wait a second. Cletus? Okay, Upper Ascension Station. Down on the Up on the lower ascension station. Up on top of the platform. Ha! Easy as pie for a guy like me. Elysium, I'm coming! But where's Goal? What the? Hey! What are you doing? Gizmo!
Look at you! Finally, I brought you to justice.
What is that supposed to mean? It's me, Rufus!
I know. And believe me, it was not easy to solve this case.
The case of your missing IQ?
No, I'm talking about a series of crimes that have been committed this very morning. Ever since that girl appeared, our community has been in turmoil. Arson, sabotage, disrespectful behavior toward the authorities.
You don't have any proof of any of that, you stupid idiot.
Theft.
I'm innocent. Yeah, okay, let me rephrase that. If I am guilty of any crime at all, then that crime is love. Everything I did for Goal. Where is she, by the way? Has she gained full consciousness yet?
No, but she needed more room. She's with Mr. Wenzel.
What? That treacherous toad? That's unfair. I found the Elysian. Me! It was me!
Who found the Elysian?
Wenzel found the Elysian. It was Wenzel, none other than him.
Excuse me, but who are you?
My name is Argus, Bailiff Argus, Organon Prime Administration.
Ooh, the prime authority in my office. And I forgot to brush my teeth. How can I be of help, Bailiff?
I heard you have an Elysian woman in custody.
These are community matters.
Is that so? Interesting. What if an Organon search party was to reduce your community to rubble? Would that be community matters as well?
Don't let him threaten you, Gizmo.
The girl is with Mr. Wenzel.
Gizmo, no!
You'll find his house below the water tank, right next to the town gate.
Thank you, Inspector. You just saved your community a lot of suffering.
Yeah, really, well done.
Shut up.
I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet.
What? What was that sound? How the emergency? Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. What happened? Where's the fire?
Oh, Mr. Firefighter, my poor kitty climbed up the tree and she's afraid to come down.
Don't worry, madam. I'm a professional. Come, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Genius prevails. Wenzel!
Rufus! What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Ha! You know very well what I'm doing here. Where is she?
Rufus, please, let me explain.
No, you spineless traitor.
It's not what you think.
We'll see about that.
Ah!
Tony? You?
What are you doing here?
Me? I don't know.
Finally at a loss for words? I don't believe it. But I don't care what you think. There is an easy explanation for all this.
What? No! I don't even want to know. I don't even remember asking. Keep your gross secrets to yourselves. I just want to know where Goal is.
Who's Goal?
Oh, so your little lover boy here didn't tell you about his other conquest.
Conquest? Wenzel, what is he talking about? Why are you dressed like that?
Well, I thought,
And who the heck is Goal?
no one, really. I mean, she's not even working properly.
What the...
Where is she, Wenzel?
I put her in the basement.
In the basement?
Well, I see that you two have a lot to talk about. Have fun. Gold!
Wardrobe too small. Just too small.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Open up! Organ on!
But you're already inside.
No excuses. The strong suspicion arose that you are harboring a member of the Resistance on the run.
Rufus, what kind of mess is he in now?
So, you admit your crime.
He hasn't been harboring anyone. He just burst in.
Go ahead. He's down in the cellar.
Uh-oh. I have to think fast.
What? Uh-oh. What?
Imminent blast!
Now as it is written, our hero was smitten and rescued the maiden from impending doom. On a horse made of steel, evil guys on his heels, he rode with a girl into dawn's early gloom. She awoke by his kiss, well at least more or less, and the whole part concerning the uppercut scare can be pinned at least to some extent on her damaged brain and plan. Anyway, in a big picture, who's gonna care? Huzzah, who's gonna care?
Oh, what a pain in the... Ooh, you really could make yourself a bit lighter, you know?
Rubber, flopper bubba.
Yeah, you don't say. From bad to worse. Where are we, anyway? Hey, that's the old junk mine rail system. Back in the day, it was used to transport heavy loads to the lower ascension station. Oh, sorry, babe. Don't take it personally. Now, I just need to find some kind of rail car and a way to get Goal on it. Let's go! This time, I'll get a more one from which you don't always tumble off. That was quite a drop. Luckily, I fell onto the backbone of some poor sucker whose fall wasn't as lucky as mine. Ah, looky here. Seems like the bridge collapsed. Doesn't matter, though. It isn't the first bridge that I've torn down today. And Goal. Oh, what am I going to do with Goal now? Damn! The unconscious woman in peril is caught on the other side of a canyon, and this is a rusty old crane for loading rail cars. Well, you don't have to be a genius to make the connection. No matter what awaits me behind... This is beyond repair. Let's throw it out. Come on now. Ah, nothing. Damn. I'll save my telekinetic powers for later. I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason. Whoa, who's that?
A rusty drain pipe, chewing gum, some floss. Ah, this will make a magnificent prosthetic. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Hey you, come down from there. Oops. The box is screwed shut, as if a hex bolt could stop me. What naive dunces. Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh! Hello.
Who are you?
Why do you want to know that? Are you a spy of the Organon?
What? No! My name is Rufus. Yeah, I know I sometimes come across as enigmatic and threatening, but...
It was just a joke, Rufus. Of course you're not a spy, the way you're dressed and all.
Huh?
I'm Doc, handyman, trash hunter, spare parts dealer, brain surgeon. I own a small store on the floating black market. You might know my slogan from the communal broadcasts. Machine head, proper head, all the same to me.
Visit Doc! Da-da-da-da-da-da, they call him Rufus. Yeah, I know that one. I'm a handyman myself.
Ah, a colleague. Very good. What are you working on at the moment?
Roughly speaking, a plan to reach Elysium.
Why, look at you, daring to try the impossible. I like that. There's a man who doesn't get distracted by the impossibility of the task at hand.
Exactly.
One who'd rather risk a bloody nose before he accepts that he can't break through a wall with his head.
Yeah, exactly.
I like you, Rufus. Always towards the sun. And when the wings start melting, he makes sunglasses from the molten wax.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. Spare parts and brain surgery? What a strange combination.
You think so? I always thought that both professions are more or less in the same vein.
Oh, I see. Like genius and madness.
I'll take that as a compliment, but you're damn right.
So what are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, you look like a wombat ruffling through the trash hunting for food.
I'm looking for spare parts.
I knew that. Well, found anything yet?
If you know what you want, you'll always reach your goal.
Hey, that's my family's motto. Oh, no, wait. My family's motto was, it's enough to know how to light a fire. There will be others around who know how to operate an extinguisher. Is it far to the lower Ascension station?
No, not at all.
Great.
It's right behind this mountain of trash.
Grandissimo.
Right behind the unbeatable mine maze.
Terrific. Let's do a thought experiment, in case a fellow handyman would face a problem. Really, just hypothetical.
Handymen don't know any problems, only challenges.
Oh, my thoughts exactly. But handymen help each other out when they face a challenge.
No doubt about it. That's the second most important rule of the handyman's code. Right after, ne'er show thy nail gun to the other handyman's wife, lest he'll show you his at very close range.
Yeah, important rule.
All right, shoot. What's the trouble?
My girlfriend is too heavy.
Is that so? Well, I've just a piece of advice you need.
Really?
Yes. Keep your hands off women like that. All you'll accomplish is a strained pelvis.
Ah, thank you.
Is there anything else?
My girlfriend has a malfunctioning brain implant.
You've come to the right place, then. It has to be destiny that our paths crossed.
Does that mean you can fix it?
Of course I can.
Perfect.
But not here, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Just bring her to my practice on the floating black market tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you say? Oh, crap. That's too late.
No. You can walk about for weeks with a malfunctioning brain implant without any serious long-term damage. My wife managed to go about her business with a charred frontal lobe chip for 2 years.
2 years?
Yes. She could only speak gibberish. It's a shame that I didn't even notice. Is there anything else?
Nothing that I can't...
Very well. You want a job done well, you do it yourself. DIY for the win.
You seem to...
Ha! Why do you ask?
Do you think someone...
Oh, Rufus, like I always say, it's the same with women like it is with building a power inverter. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
What was your first advice again?
Didn't you listen? Well, you can attach a screw bushing to a spherical, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
He thinks that she's really...
But,
well, she...
Oh, my, Rufus. Well, the situation isn't any more complicated than the assembly of a power inverter. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. Makes sense, eh?
Can I...
Oh, dear. It's always the same old story. Love make it. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the back. That's just how things...
All right, what can...
Well, but if you ask me, I'd tell you to take the power inverter as an example. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes. It's that easy. I see. So you're a ladies' man. Well, I hope I could help.
Is that booze?
A handyman steadies your hands and frees your... lowers the inhibitions to get your hands close to rotating blades. And is as good a disinfectant. Go on, have some. There's enough for the...
I have to...
Be safe and visit me on the floating black market in... I was talking about 1 sip, not the whole bottle.
Did I tell you that I have herpes?
What the? So what's the big idea drinking from my bottle? I'm a doctor. Amongst other things, I can't afford any disfiguring infectious diseases. Who'd be willing to undergo brain surgery if I had one?
Yeah, who would?
Wipe the bottleneck clean at once, and thoroughly.
Okie dokie.
Wipe the bottleneck clean.
Okie dokie. 'Too hot. The box is screwed shut. What naive... Boy, oh boy, it's dark. Luckily, I have mastered the high art of sonar, or I just have to listen to the sound waves reflecting from the walls, and foop. This is a wall, no doubt about it. Ha! Finally! Huh? The darkness must have distorted the sound waves. I don't have... Nothing. I have to stop expecting quality craftsmanship everywhere. Ah, one leg's... Hi there.
Huh? Oh!
I have...
Be safe! Wipe the butt!
Well, he started it. Not as long as I...
Signaling lamps are very important. You should always...
Yeah, yada yada.
Of course not. With an infinitely long...
Yeah, yada.
Of course not.
Well, what's missing here is a, yeah, well, there's some... If I had planned to be a trash hunter, in any case... I'll save my telecon... That's kind of ironic. Oh, crap. It looks like I need a lever. Still nothing. Oh yeah, exactly. I'll sit here. Check. That must be the fuse box for the... Oh, that's due to the... When it's light, my so... Hi there.
Huh? Oh!
I have some...
Keep 'em coming!
when the mine...
You mean that rust bucket over? What does it do?
Well, it rattles a little, and then the...
It would seem that the good old wing brake parallel shank is inverted on the horizontal axis inside the dorsal rump emanator once again, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the parallel shank. You know, that always happens to me, too.
You better be happy that it wasn't anything serious. That's no real problem for us handymen, right?
No, of course not. I just wanted to get a second opinion.
Why, really? How could there possibly be two different opinions about a thing like that? The avial power inverter is shot. And what a stroke of luck! I just found one. Here you go.
Hey, great. This is exactly what I need, seemingly.
What's wrong? Shall I help you fitting it too?
No. Nonsense. Fitting an avial power thingy. I can do that in my sleep.
Well, I did that once. The next morning my wife left me. Since then, I've given up sleeping on waterbeds. Is there anything else?
Nothing that I...
Very well. You want a job done DIY?
I have some...
Keep 'em.
Nothing...
Very... You want a DIY?
I have...
Be safe.
Let's give it a try. Whoops. Oh, it's always the same with these, ravioli inverters. I hope it's still functional. Where's it gone? Oh, there, and there, and there, and here's another part that looks the same. Damn, what's supposed to be a part of it and what isn't?
You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. Four spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubicle body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. As long as there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. As long as the mauve muff has to, there will never be. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binomial one. 4-spoke, 2-spoke. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cube. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binomial one. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. As long as the mauve muff, there will never. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binomial one. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. Four spokes, screws, 2 spokes. Four spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binomial one. As long as there will never be an A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binomial one. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binomial one. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff.
This doesn't really... Ha! I can build a power inverter in my sleep. Off into the inventory with it. I wonder if I can assemble a second one. Now, you're a natural. I'll just accept there. I bet the doc... And sit tight. Ha! I mean, of course it does. It's a piece of cake for a pro. Let's give it a try. Like a kitten with asthma. A cool, exploding asthma kitten. Yippee! Whoa, a lever! Woohoo! Wow, what a ride! Wonder where I am. Hey, wait a second. This looks exactly like the starting point, only I'm facing the other direction. They must have arranged the tracks symmetrically, or I must have gone in a circle. I knew this would happen. Here! There really was a secret passage. I wonder where it leads. Top notch! Locked. This says I haven't loaded enough trash to be able to switch the points. That doesn't matter, though. I can't take off without goal anyway. One leg's enough. Don't drop it, you hear? No, doesn't. And once again, I'm. Boy, oh boy, it's luckily I just have to... Ooh, this is a... Ha! Huh? The darkness. Too bad the spotlight... Clean. Now I have a cloth soaked in alcohol.
And what's this? I can't afford, so please stop.
That's trash, deal. Hi there.
Oh!
I have to
Be safe.
It's still too bad the spot... Yep. Oh, I don't have any trouble with... Yippee! Yaha! Again, the lever! Again, the lever! But I still... Yippee! Again, the lever! Hi there.
Huh? Oh!
I have to be... Let's see, if I install the power inverter here, the signal is doing the exact opposite of what the signal light is showing. Excellent! It's still the spotlight He stepped in it, so we... Doesn't matter. Ouch! Right on! Huh, it won't reflect. Ouch! I can still rest so. Huh. Let's see what happens when I... Too bad. What? Uh-oh. No, 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 no! Phew. Obviously, I don't want to invert this. Not again. It works! It really works! Now, I only have to heave goal onto the mine bike and whammo! Huh? Where's the mine bike? Oh, crap. I knew I forgot something. You're not supposed to put things on the rear shelf if you're planning to break. That's a key box, not a... Huh, I can see... Hi there.
Huh? Oh!
I have to get...
Be safe!
This says That doesn't matter, though. I can't take off without goal anyway. dice without the mine bike. Child's play. Ready? Go! Crap! Oh, damn! What's wrong with me? I'm usually totally laid back. It must be the fumes from the mine. How can Doc stand them? I better go and ask him. Hi there.
Huh? Oh!
Again.
I'm only...
Ah, for...
Nice. Well,
I have some more...
keep 'em coming.
Doc, I'm a little highly strung.
I can see that. Look at you. The hands, the eyes, the hair.
Huh?
You should do something about it. Unrest is a handyman's death. If I get too twitchy, I meditate.
Meditate?
Yes. You should try it for yourself. Like this. Lodge your leg behind your head and fixate on a point on the horizon. Wait, I'll show you. Choose a point on the horizon and stare at it. That's right. Can you see how everything gets more focused and how the colors are more lively? I have fixated on that strange blue shape to the right. Now I let my eyes wander to the north until I see a blue pole. Now I gaze far over to the west to that green thing. And then in a straight line to this blue thing down there. And then, finally, I'm already utterly entranced. In any case, you have to tell the world who you are. I am a river. After that, I take a good swig from my hip flask, and I'm all relaxed. Got everything?
All right. Fixate horizon. Concentrate. And... Ooh. Oh, tetanus. This is comfy. There's no way I can concentrate like this. Oh, I must be doing something wrong. I knew it all along. You don't need yoga if you're resourceful. Leg behind the head? Check. Fixate horizon? Check. Here we go. Whoa. I am what? Pop up. And now?
Will you cut that out? You can have a sip if you want to. That doesn't mean that you can siphon the whole bottle.
So why don't you make yourself clearer next time?
And what's this? I can't afford any disfit, so please stop.
It's a bad idea to ride a because of... On the other hand, there are a lot of...
Hey! With a bottle like that, you'd be able to
Yeah, yada yada yada.
Of course not. And what's this? I can't afford, so please stop.
No dice without the mind bite. Oh, it smells... And there isn't a tap anywhere. Oh, and there... Huh, there really are some nuts loose. Oh well, I'll take the risk. Yep, I don't have any trouble. I lost one Hey! Oh, crap! No! Doc lied to me. I mean, I did everything right. Break a thing for luck? I don't... Hi there.
Huh? Oh!
Is it far?
No.
Great.
It's
grand. Is it
right behind?
I have some...
Keep 'em.
My girlfriend...
Is that well?
Really?
Keep your hand... All you'll... is there any...
Nothing that I...
Very well. You want a DI?
Again.
I'm all...
For...
Nice. Well...
I have some...
Keep 'em.
Could you...
Of course. Just like this. What's wrong? You're not fixating at all. Refreshing. And now, do you happen to know where my hip...
Why, that's strange. It was here a moment ago.
Yes. And now it's protruding from the hem of your coat.
Huh? How did it get there?
You must either have pocketed it, or we're dealing with wormhole.
Hey, I see the doctor several times a... Hi there.
Oh!
I have some...
Keep 'em.
Could you show...
Of course. Just like this. What's wrong? You're not fixating at all. What's wrong? You're not fixating at all. Choose a...
I've got Doc's booze, the source of the steadiness of his hands, and his bad breath.
I think
working, but I can't feel my tongue allow to. Once again, nice and easy. Da la la da da li 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 li. Da la la da da li 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 li. Rufus, Rufus, yeah! Huh. Oh, you're quite heavy, babe. And I thought you were making yourself extra heavy when I lugged you up the hill just now. Never mind. The controls are exposed, and there's a circuit diagram. This'll be easy as pie. Check it out, babe. Oh, Rufus, you really are the best. True, so very true. If you like that, then you'll love what's coming next. Oh, yeah.
Look, the rails are still warm. What? Don't say you've already got one of these new infrared visors. No.
My beard sonar has gone to red alert. They have to be somewhere close by.
I'll send a helmet fax to the bailiff immediately. You two are shitting me, right?
Hold on for a second. My shoulder seismograph is giving me strange readings.
You're right. I feel it too. Guys, strange. According to the soul barometer in my boot, the ground pressure hasn't changed.
My sock spectrometer is still processing the data.
Guys, so it can't be an earthquake.
Wait, my kneecap ultrasound detector is registering strange readings from...
Hey, I'm still alive. I'm not an easy man to break. They call him Rufus. Rufus. And what a sight! The Lower Ascension Station. I did it once again. You see that? I did it. Oops. Maybe I should get you to a place that is a little more comfortable. Luckily, it'll be a downhill ride from here. So, do you want to be carried? Which would be plain boring. Or do you prefer the fun and fast way? Yes!
Historians would die for a way to decipher apparently missing text passages here. They still found no reasons why scratches and lesions related to ghosts subsequently appear. But then why should it bother you? For he finally managed to haul her more or less unharmed to the rendezvous spot, and that without expecting any pay except for the reward. But it's not about the context, so get on with the plot. Huzzah, get on with the plot.
Well, you'll be safe here for now. We just need to wait for your fiancé to show up. That Cletus guy is really a lucky fella. I hope he'll keep his promise. Well, now we just have to wait. I guess I should search for a way up to the platform on top of the tower. The view should be good from up there. One serving of cotton candy, please. I suppose the machine has no ears and no eyes. Otherwise, it'd be able to see who it's dealing with. Oh, this selects the flavor of the cotton candy. Huh, seems to be broken. I'm sure I have to solve this lever problem first. I know how things are going down here. Hey, there's something behind it. What the? A plug! Oh, man. These lamps must be of some significance. I just know. A one fish of the day. I should have said which day. The switches change the lights. There are 3 on this side and 1 on the other. Aha! 1 off, 2 on. I'm getting there. 3 and 3. That's 6, isn't it? 1 serving of, I suppose, and it's still broken. Chewing gum, and fast. What? Huh. Voice control seems to be... Not really. You crazy? It can't be that easy. Ah! One serving of cotton. I suppose the machine and no option. Machine, create a new flavor. I hate gadgets that only do what they were designed for. No, I still have. No, I still have some. No, I still have some. They're all prime numbers. What if I calculate cross totals? The mosaic, a group of in a with cocktails and it's hard to make out any details. I believe there's a tool that was specifically designed to remove dirt. At least, I think Tony once mentioned something like that. R-U-F. That wasn't it. Maybe this? Nah, I've tried that. But what else could it be? Damn, a stone. Nah, I better skip any references to stone. Shouldn't there be something in the bucket first? Or water or something? Is this acid or water? Just water. Yeah, that would really be super. But as long as nobody's watching, it would be a total waste of... I'll save my foamy. I can't believe I'm doing this. I hope the historians will never learn about this bit. Crap, the mop broke. What an unfortunate occurrence. A bunch of trash crabs in a strip club. There's the dancing pole, and some crabs over there, and there's the cocktail sauce. And hey, someone has scribbled something on it. It must be the password for the elevator. Saucy. Could be something else, though. I need more light. A group of with cocktails and colorful, or it doesn't. It's hard to make out any details. I'll save my I'll save my telekinetic. I'll save my I'll save my I'll save my telekin. I'll save my tel. I'll save my. I'll save my. Now it's set to calzone. Machine. I hate gadgets that only do what they were designed for. All the good fish. I'm not leaving it for the Ha! There. No, just a minute. Cute. All the good fish. Ha! No, just a cute. All the good fish. Ha! There they come. Already? No, just a minute. Cute. They're all prime numbers. Now it's set to phosphorus. Yummy! Skewered anchovies. They had those when I was a kid too. Wow, exactly. Any foodie knows anchovies get better the longer they're stored. All I wanted to have was the stick anyway. The cotton candy isn't glowing bright enough. Wow! The cotton candy simply imploded. I'll save my... This says the circumference of the 2B, the 2B. Ah! Now it's set to neutral. Now it's set to calzone. I have to think binary. They're all prime numbers. It's impossible that these levers don't have any significance. It's simply impossible. Whoopsie daisy. What if I calculate cross totals? They're all prime numbers. What if I calculate cross totals? I've had that before. A one fish of the day. I feel hungry. That's strange. My subconscious. Something's. Damn, he's on. Let's get out of here. This doesn't say anything about flavors. There's a dancing cockroach depicted instead, with a hat and a cane. That's stupid. I'll keep the rest for later. Much later. He who likes to throw stones should not. No, don't! You'll hit the reactor and there'll be a nuclear time loop! How can I prevent that from happening? You can't! One of us has to sacrifice himself! Rock, paper, scissors. Damn! Cool! No, don't! You'll hit the... How can I prevent... You can't! Rock, paper... Damn! Cool! I'll save my telekinetic power. I'll save my... I'll save my The mosaic depicts waving people, a farewell party with barbecued sausage. And no, that's just my blood circulation, because I need more light. Well, will you believe that? The stone won't stick. What now? I need more light. No, this calls... Hey, my epic Gregorian choir is back. I thought I'd left that behind at the crane. No, this calls for... I need more. Someone has scribbled something on it. It must be the password for the elevator. At least, it's written exactly where a piece of the mosaic... Now, we'll have to use some extraordinary There are still more pieces. Well, no problem. I'll have that solved in no time. Why doesn't this fit? I guess I'll just have to press harder. Still not right. I'll get there. Go in! Go in! Damn thing, you're supposed to... Oops. Uh-oh. What about the elevator code now? Damn it. The system reboots. The code for the elevator has been reset. Here comes the new one. Something really cool. R-U-F-U-S. Oh yeah! Huh. Now the shard is... But the chewing gum still looks alright. Ugh. But it's no better than it was before. R-U-F-U... Hey, what's that supposed to mean? The password is Rufus. I've said it myself. Or have I gone crazy? Well, so far so good. Now I just have to wait. What's that sound? An Organon cruiser? What are they doing here? Is this a trap? Is Cletus an ally of the Organon? Well, I guess I'll have to take a closer look to find out. And why not? I see. The Ascension codes. That's what the catch was. I've never been so close. Whoa. Come on, be useful. Stubborn thing. Holy smoke, those are the same Organons that were threatening gold. Maybe they caught that Cletus guy. Yeah, I knew he'd be a whip. So what am I gonna do now? I guess it's better to remain hidden. Maybe I can find out something useful.
And you're sure that this Rufus character is naive enough to bring your fiancé here?
Absolutely. He's a self-centered, greedy rat. The expectation to get to Elysium will lure him here. A greedy rat? Why, that lousy...
I really don't understand what you see in this woman, Cletus. As far as I'm concerned, she's simply an unpredictable risk for our joint venture.
Believe me, after everything she did, I'd prefer to leave her behind on Deponia too. But I need the Ascension codes to return to Elysium. And unfortunately, those codes are only stored in her brain implant. No goal, no Ascension codes. And without Ascension codes, there's no joint venture.
I don't like it. Ulysses will have us both executed if he finds out that your companion is...
Shush. Here he comes.
At ease, bailiff. Report.
There's still no trace of the Deponian, Prime Controller, sir.
Then what are you waiting for? Carry on with your search. Even through this drone, the stench is unbearable. At last, it's time to put our plan into action.
Yes, as you wish, Prime Controller, sir. Let's get to work. The faster we're done here, the better.
I entirely agree. I'll have a look around the platform to see if this Rufus has already arrived. You'd better stay in the background. We can't risk that rat bailing out on us before we have the ascension codes.
Wait a minute. That Cletus guy. He looks just like me. Maybe not as attractive as me, but how can that be? And I don't like what they were talking about. I didn't get everything they said, but they're certainly up to no good, and I can never allow Goal to fall into the Organon's hands. First, I'm gonna have a word with this Cletus. Junk help him if he tries to deceive me.
Rufus,
Finally, I face you.
wrong. It's me facing you.
That's what you think. I was facing you at least 3 seconds earlier.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy boy. Enough with the discourtesies. Where is Goal?
She's safe.
Well, that's just perfect, genius.
No, you're the genius.
We had a deal. You were supposed to bring Goal to me, and then I'd have taken you to Elysium. No Goal, no deal. So what now?
What's the agreement between you and the Organon?
Well, why shouldn't I just tell you? Deponia is going to be blown up.
What?
Oh, yes. I'd forgotten that I'm speaking to a Neanderthal. Deponia, boom.
Boom?
Yes, boom. The whole stinking pile of manure.
And Elysium knows this?
About the blast? Of course they do. We placed the order years ago. What do you think the Organons do all day? Delouse their mechanical beards?
What will happen to the Deponians?
Well, scientifically speaking, they'll be converted to energy. Theologically speaking, well, let's just say there won't be a star in the night sky for...
Whoa, that's serious.
Well, to be honest, Deponia is believed to be uninhabited. After all, the surface was declared uninhabitable eons ago. Just when the controlled destruction was imminent, rumors started to appear. Supposedly, there were humans on Deponia, they said. That's why the Elders appointed an inspector to get an assessment of the situation. And now, guess who this inspector is? I am, you troglodyte!
I see. Oh. One thing that I don't understand, besides the meaning of the word troglodyte, why didn't the Organon report that there are people on Deponia? They know we live here. After all, they've been terrorizing us for years. They impose customs duties, they block trading routes, and they steal babies in the northern quadrant, which might just be a rumor.
Ulysses had his reasons to keep Elysians in the dark.
But now you know the truth.
Yes, I know everything.
Okay, that means that Deponia won't be blown up, right?
No, wrong. Ulysses explained it to me, and we've come to an agreement. My report to the Elders will state that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Deponia will be blown up after all. Do you have any problems with that? I mean, what's it to you? You'll be safe in Elysium when that happens, won't you? Well, you do want to get to Elysium, right?
Yeah, sure, but... Blow up Deponia? That seems a bit extreme. I mean, okay, it stinks. It's not really a looker. It's not really a place for someone like me. But I know a few people who are attached to this pile of junk, which might have something to do with the fact that they live here and all. I mean, I'll admit, they are all idiots who wouldn't even recognize a hero if he happened to set fire to their cabbages. But blow it up?
Yes, blow it up, demolish, cremate, eradicate, just like that.
I don't care at all, but Goal won't like it.
Well, you're not wrong with that assumption. Goal has proven herself to be a risk, but that's been taken care of.
What's that?
That is a consciousness cartridge. To be precise, it's a memory backup of Goal's personality.
I knew that.
Goal's whole character is stored on it, including all her memories, up until she first laid eyes on Deponia and its inhabitants. She will never know what happened here.
May I?
Hands off! That's not a toy!
But it's sparkling. I think I've missed something here.
But you haven't missed that Deponia is about to be blown up, have you?
Yeah, boom, and so on.
And that I have to inspect Deponia on orders from Elysium.
To examine rumors about life on the surface. Yes, got that too.
And will I tell them the truth?
No, you'll keep your mouth shut about life on Deponia, so that Deponia will get blown up anyway.
Ho-ho! Bravo! You really did understand everything.
Yes! Oh boy, am I good! I'm so incredibly good! Oh. Well, I will never let that happen.
Well, in that case, we don't have a deal. Too bad. You would have liked life in Elysium. Let me just quickly contact the Organon so that they can...
No, wait a minute. I wasn't finished yet. I'll never let that happen is something that somebody somewhat attached to Deponia would say. I, on the other hand, all right, great. There's no one who hates Deponia more than I do.
Oh yes. How much do you hate Deponia?
It stinks.
Well, your deodorant does that too.
My what? There's nothing but trash around here.
Yes, company included.
I deserve better.
That I highly doubt.
There are only idiots living here.
And you're living proof of that.
Okay, let's just say I hate this place.
I don't know. It appears to suit you well.
Say what? Do you know what it's like to wake up every morning surrounded by garbage, between leftovers and dirty laundry? The wash basin is leaking, the toilet overflows, the fridge is empty, and the water smells like it hasn't had a bath for months. And then those permanent cries of, "Rufus, do the dishes, find work, tidy up for once, get it into your thick skulls. The whole planet is a trash heap. We walk on trash. We eat junk. You want me to get my ass into gear? You can watch my ass disappear. I'm going where potential is not just fertilizer that gets strewn on the cabbage beds. What can a man achieve in this trash heap anyway? Be freaking mayor of freaking garbage town? The job that even the noble master dodger of responsibility didn't want? Count me out. You hear me, Dad? Count me out. And you know something else? I hope you fell into a manure tank. I'll wave goodbye when I pass you on my way to Elysium. Look at me. Who's the filthy little litterbug now? Huh? Who's the litterbug now?
Okay. You really do seem to hate Deponia.
You think? Why do you bear such a striking resemblance to me?
You've got that wrong. You bear a striking resemblance to me.
You wish. You look more like me than I look like you.
Only I am much less ugly.
Oh yeah? Well, you're even much uglier.
Oh yes. Have you looked in a mirror lately?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pastimes.
Same here.
Stop repeating everything I say.
Only if you stop repeating everything I say.
But you're the one who's repeating everything I say.
No, it's you.
No, it's you.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? So, only if you keep your...
And you...
ladies first. Why should I try?
I asked first. I'll go in finally.
Hands off, damn!